Today is February 12th. It's my brother's birthday. It's also the birthday of Abraham Lincoln, who is the Great Emancipator. And, when I was growing up, we had two holidays, 2 days that we didn't go to school: Washington's birthday and Lincoln's birthday. Now they've been crushed together as President's Day, which, as I've said before, is the only holiday that I dislike. And the reason I dislike it is that it gives a false equality to all of the presidents. They were not equal in their significance. They were not equal in the good that they did. I can't admire, Warren G. Harding the same as I admire George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. Now, I'm not saying that George Washington and Abraham Lincoln were not flawed human beings. They were. And I'm not saying that everything they did was necessarily right. I'm just saying that they had, one of them was instrumental in the founding of this country, and the other one was instrumental in holding the country together and in freeing a large part of the population. They made significant contributions that other presidents did not make. I just can't admire other presidents the same as I admired George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. Now, even as I say that, these were men of their times. And I say not just people of their times, they were men of their times. And yes, they were white men. Abraham Lincoln said things that today would be racist. He said about black people, "I have no intention of making voters or jurors of them." Now, that would qualify him for membership. That would probably be more extreme than most Ku Klux Klan groups today. That was a very racist statement. And, that reminds me of people these days, they go around hunting up quotes, and often, sometimes misattributed quotes of Margaret Sanger. And they try to smear her or smear Planned Parenthood because of quotes that were said in the 1920s or the 1930s. And, it's quite unfair. We can't cancel people from past time periods because they were of their time period. Okay, now, and also a lot of the quotes, for example, they will take quotes that Margaret Sanger didn't even make and attribute them to her. And they will take quotes out of context. Like a real famous one is, "The most merciful thing that a large family does to one of its infant members is to kill it." Gosh, that sounds heartless and cold. That wasn't a prescription. She was lamenting the fact that some large families had committed infanticide because the child was starving to death. She wanted to help people to have smaller families so they could feed all their members. Okay, that was what that was about. But of course, they twist it and make it seem like she was homicidal and wanted everybody to start killing their children. Okay, but anyway, going back to the topic, Abraham Lincoln was a person of his time, a man of his time, a white man of his times. but he accomplished an extraordinary amount. He did hold the country together when it could have blown apart. And yes, he was a racist, a bigot, but he freed people. He freed millions of enslaved people. He accomplished an extraordinary amount. He's worth a holiday. So was George Washington. Those are my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed them.